School led me to Shenandoah University, where I went on a scholarship to their conservatory. And while I was there, I met the guy that was actually in the other group with us, Chris Leopold. We went to the same university, and we hit it off, and we started a rock band back in the 90s, and took that around for a while. We did pretty well in Philadelphia for a while, up and down the East Coast. But then, the same thing that I should have known from the first time in the band, personal issues got in the way, and that went the wayside. But that's how I got my start, and I've been in several bands since, and played a lot of shows. You
did a solo record?
I did. Yeah. Before I met these guys, I had a band in New York City, the Bruce Hubbard Band. A lot of really great musicians that I actually met in the studio while we were recording it. I was working with this great producer, and he brought these guys in, and they loved it and decided to just go with the band, and we did that for a while, but it just never hooked. It never took off, and my wife and I decided that we couldn't afford to have a child in New York City. Hi, Ileana, my wife Ileana, and my son Alexander. I think they're listening, so I want to say hi to them. But we just decided that there was no way we could live in the city and raise a child, and I didn't really want to. Neither one of us wanted to raise our child in the city, so I remember Ben Salem from the band I was in before and living in Philadelphia, and we spent a lot of time in the suburbs, and I was like, I know a great place to live. Let's go there.
So we'll talk with Gabe in a second. Why don't you guys dig into another song? You're listening to, in case you just joined us, this is Red Letter Life in the studio on Acoustic Songs Live on WNJR 91.7 FM. What are you going to do for us this time around?
We'll do Abbey.
Sounds good.
This is
Ready?
Abbey by Red Letter Life.
One day you're gonna have to get over it. You're never gonna live giving all your time to people to forget. One day you're gonna have to get on with it. You're never gonna feel if you don't know what's real and what's regret. Always so certain now that you're hurting. Feeling to waste of your time. Oh, I'm pretending this line never ending. It could really from this time. One day you're gonna have to go through it. You're never gonna see a thing your mind is free because your heart's in there. One day you're gonna have to get on with it. You're never gonna feel, don't know what's real and what's regret. You're always so certain now that you're hurting. Feeling to waste of your time. Go on pretending this life never ending. It could be from this time. Always so certain now that you're hurting. Feeling to waste your time. Oh, I'm pretending this life never ending. It could be from this time.
All right, man. I just want to applaud. You guys, great job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
My high register seems to be giving out this afternoon, but I don't know what to tell you on that one.
Hey, it sounds just fine.
Thank
all right. It's especially if you do that, night after night and you're playing gigs and stuff, it taking care of it.
I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Just some days you're gonna have a bad day. Some days you're gonna have a good day. So.
Yeah, it's like any performer. You're an athlete, you know. It really it comes down to that. Yeah, there are. You were talking about being in a band as far as personalities and all those other kind of things, but there are. I would call it career employment things that, you know, being a musician, what do I want to say? There's certain things that happen being a musician. You're out in bars, you get smoke, you get alcohol, you got all the coffee, everything, all those things, and all of those things are
everything affects you. Yeah.
Negatively affect your voice. You know, it's like you almost have to be like the person in the band who does nothing, you know, because your voice, you know. It happens to me. I know when I don't take care of it, you know. But hey, so Gabe, that was pretty cool, man. I like your guitar work on that. And it says here you studied also. Did you guys meet at Shenandoah University?
We did not. We didn't meet until maybe 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been singing and playing, mostly singing since I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And all through school, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and I didn't really start playing guitar until I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I was able to take a class in high school, which was it's not something normal. You don't usually have a guitar class in high school. My high school offered it, which was cool.
Yeah,
so it helped me round out a little bit, and I just continued with that in college. I took some jazz guitar courses, and I minored in jazz guitar. And
where'd you go to school?
Bucks County Community College.
Bucks County, that's beautiful up there.
It is beautiful, yes.
Yeah, well, I think I told you when I lived around Exton.
Mhm.
We made the trip up to, what's the name of that little town that's right on the
New Hope.
river?
Newtown.
New Hope,
Or maybe
and,
New Hope.
yeah, New Hope and
It's a photo
Doylestown.
of those.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Doylestown.
Pretty cool too.
We're
That's
planning
what Pink's hometown, I think.
Mhm.
Or I don't know
Right.
if you can-
Yeah, we're actually playing a gig in Doylestown in November.
Yeah, November 3rd we'll be playing at Puck.
Yeah.
Puck, okay, cool. Yeah, that's the one
That'll be
place
fun.
I know of there. My son also has a band that played there, so.
It's a really cool place.
Yeah.
I checked it out last weekend. I had the family out there. So.
So speaking of gigs, things coming up, what do you guys have on the plate as far as things coming up, in the near future than what people are hearing right now? I know you were trying to set something up here in Pittsburgh, so any of you Pittsburgh promoters, folks listening out there, book this band sometime. Really, these guys should be playing here. What do you guys have coming up in the future?
We're playing September 4th. That's next Saturday in Hoboken, New Jersey, at this place called Live 104. It's a new art space that they just opened up there, so that should be really interesting and a lot of fun. Our first trip up that far.
Statues and pictures and
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful skyline, so it's lovely. Then after that, I think the next thing in that area would be the Puck show that we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in the process of booking a show at the World Cafe Live. We're still trying to sort the date out, whether it's going to be December or January. The promoters offered us the show. We're just trying to figure out when the best time is, because we're also planning on going into the studio and recording a new EP, which we'd like to release around that same time.
So this 6-song demo that you did with Phil Nicolo?
Phil Nicolo.
Nicolo?
Yeah.
Phil Nicolo? Is that the one you're talking about that's coming out, or is that the
No,
one that's already out?
that's been out for about a year now, so we feel like it's time, especially now that we
Okay.
have the full lineup locked up. We're going to go back in the studio, most likely with Phil, and do another one. So.
Is that available for sale anywhere?
The one that's out now, yes,
Yeah.
it's available on our website, which is rllband.com. You can also get it on iTunes, Amazon. It's pretty much digitally released everywhere.
Yeah.
Rhapsody, yeah.
What's the name of the CD?
It's
Is it just-
Red Letter Life. It's
Okay.
a self-titled EP.
Gotcha, okay. And then, so you're getting ready to go into the studio and do another one. You're going to be working with Phil again on this one? Or?
We're trying to figure that out. It comes down to his availability and when we want to do it and that
Gotcha.
type of thing. But
We'd like to.
yeah, he's a terrific producer, so if we can get the opportunity, we'll do it again.
We're also accepting pre-sales of the new album. We hooked up with this website called Feed the Muse,
Okay,
which allows fans or strangers, passersby, right, whoever, to donate money to the band for whatever the band's ultimate purpose or goal, whatever they set it up to be. So ours is we're trying to raise money for the new album so that we can